Good evening, friends. So we have Mike Handcock here, all the way from Shanghai. He has a task of covering 43 countries in 53 days for the launch of the Dream Catchers, and we had a wonderful session today on a lovely topic on rock your personal brand. It was quite a learning experience, Mike. We would like to share a few thoughts for all our friends on the YouTube and the Facebook.
Sure, absolutely. Well, personal brand is about one thing only, and that's getting your message across to people. And that's something that this guy does amazingly well at St. Angelo's here, which is the leading computer education people, not only in Mumbai, but I would suspect in most of India as well. So people learn today about their personal brand. People learn how to take their business from their current level to their desired level, and we're going to have a fantastic time. And here, have a listen to what some people have to say.
Sure, but before we do that, Mike, what do you comment about India as a country, Indians as a whole, and the personal brands that Indians are creating all across the globe?
India as a country used to be one of the largest economies in the world. As a matter of fact, 400 years ago, it was the largest economy in the world. And it's rebuilding, and it's now up to about number 3 or 4 right at the moment. And this has all happened because of one thing that Indians are exceptional at, and that is entrepreneurship. As a matter of fact, you've seen more entrepreneurs start businesses in the IT and associated industries here in India in the last few years than any other place in the world. They don't copy, they develop. That's what India is about.
Well, that's great, Mike, and thanks a lot. You will see very shortly. You will see a lot of Indians touring like you globally and training people on how to make their personal brands.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Maya, can we request you to come in and say a few words, because this program wouldn't have been possible without you. The conceptualization of this program was done by Maya, the ever-enterprising personal known brand Maya. So I would like you to share a few words.
I'd like to say, Rajesh, this program wouldn't have been possible without you. When I asked you for sponsorship, Apple normally takes 24 hours to decide. You took just 1 minute to decide, and you contributed 1 lakh to the program. So I'd personally like to thank you.
I would like to assure you one more thing on evidence, that whatever programs you do hereafter will always be supported by St. Angelo's Computer Education.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you. Sanjeev Kotkar, my dear friend here, I would like to hear one takeaway from you from today's program.
What I learned today from Mike is that ask questions to yourself which you usually don't ask, and confront those questions. If you confront those questions, you will continue learning. Learning is a great experience. Thanks, Rajesh, for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Dr. Ashok, a very young man who does marathon, the complete marathon. We are very proud to know him, and a wonderful personal trainer. Yes,
Thank
Doctor.
you. Thank you for wonderful introduction, Rajesh. I learned 2 alphabets. One is why. In fact, what I mean is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is stress management. And second is we, and that is don't restrict yourself to Mumbai alone, Ashok. This is a global village. So go out of India, go to the world.
I wish you all the best, Dr. Ashok, and we'll be together.
Thank you.
Always.
Right on.
Dr. Bharat Shah, there are a lot of doctors in here today, and we really have started feeling very healthy.
Well, what the program has done to me, it has rekindled my passion for a subject that is very close to my heart. It might not have anything to do with business, but what really calls me is what I'm going to do henceforth.
Thank you, Dr. Bharat. Thanks for being here. Rita Shah, the better half of Dr. Bharat Shah. She's a gold medalist, chartered accountant, and head of the department at SIS College, and a very dear friend. What would you like to share?
It was an amazing workshop. I actually learned about how to make choices. How can we have quantum jump? It's wonderful. I think Rajesh are doing a very good job. Keep doing it. All the best.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you. My dear friend Aziz Karim. Well, he is again a very personal known brand, and he's Aziz, and fortunately he's Karim also. So he would like to share something.
Thank you, Rajesh. What I would like to say is I have a 150-year-old brand. We're celebrating 150 years this time, and the program was very useful. And one of the things I learned is that the heart has 5,000 times more capacity than the mind. So if you have focus and passion, you can really get anything you want. And that's one of the greatest takeaways I take from this program.
That's wonderful. So when are you going to name your brand?
It's already named.
What is it?
It's Tag Brand. We make umbrellas.
You forgot to say that.
We taught the people of India how to use umbrellas. There were no umbrellas before us on the scene.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nice of being here. My friend Nitin. Well, from the look of it, you can see is different. There are a lot of differentiators and a wonderful trainer. You would like to share something?
Yes, I'm CEO and founder of Crosslink International, very much in the human resource development movement, setting up modern practices. Well, the takeaway out here at this program was so unique that I could see that there is a lift from the intelligent quotient to the emotional quotient, a 1:5,000 difference. And then the movement is towards the spiritual quotient, which we all are, spiritual human beings. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin. Thanks for being here. Karen, my friend Karen here, does a lot of work for NGOs, promotes the products made by the NGOs, which definitely do a lot of good to the people supporting the NGOs. Karen.
Rajesh, thank you very much for inviting me for the program. It was excellent, as always, your choice. I think this has just reinforced my belief that people look for methods and channels to really create impact in the world around them. And we all want a better world, we all want a greener planet, and I think that's what iDobro tries to achieve, is to provide those channels and marketplaces for people to buy products and services that can create that impact, both social and environmental.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you, Karen. My friend Deepan, my colleague at the Excel Foundation, he would like to share a few words.
Yeah, just thanks for having this seminar. It was excellent. And I think that amongst all the noise that we keep on hearing about marketing and brand building, what we learned today was a few commonsensical ideas, few words of wisdom, something I think which we always knew, but when it comes from Mike, the way it is presented and the way it is understood, I think it made a big difference to how perhaps you'll approach branding or marketing.
Fantastic. Thank you, Deepan. Thank you. Shashwat Banerjee, one of the most intelligent people around in the business of accounting and a very dear friend. Shashwat, we would like to have a statement from you.
You know what I actually learned today? If you want the brand and you want it to be convincing enough, it has to follow your passion. Otherwise, you cannot stand there and stand by the brand behind it. I think that's what I learned most from today.
Thank you, Shashwat. Joe, we would like to have